Hello, I'll give a brief explanation on how to use the Sprint app inside Pipefy. The first thing we need to have is a pipe with phases that make sense to this methodology. So for example, backlog, to-do phase, and progress phase. And we can also have additional phases like this one, code and product review. And we must have a final phase. Well, after that, we must enable the app. So we go into Settings, Apps, then Sprint Planner, Enable. The second thing we must do is to create a connection with the pipe itself. So here I have my pipe is Agile Software Development, and I create a connection with the same pipe, and I name it Tasks. I did that because we can define the sprints, the stories, and the tasks from the Kanban view and from the Sprint Planner. So I will teach you how to do both of them. But it's very important that we have this connection so that we can create the tasks from the Kanban. So first, I will teach you how to create a sprint from the Kanban. We open any card and we click on the sprint connection here. And if we already had sprints, a list would appear here, but as we don't have any, we have the option only to create a new one. And when we create a sprint, we always need to give it a name. We have to choose a field to estimate the hours and points, and if we choose to not use any field, each card will count as 1 point. So this is the default option, don't use an estimate, but I have this field that is called estimate. It is a number field, it's very important to be a number field, and we need to define a start and end date to this sprint. Okay, and then after that we will choose the stories. Right now is the important thing. If we already have the stories, we will just drag them here. Okay, I will choose this one and this one, and I will start sprint. So right now we go into the sprint view. These stories that I chose, they already had connected cards to them, so they already had attached tasks. So you can see that each one of them has its own tasks. Okay, I will create new tasks from the Kanban and from the sprint. So to create a new task from the sprint, I only click on create new task, and the start form of this pipe will appear. So we have here task 1, we will estimate the points to this task. We will define the type, and we'll write more info if needed, and then create. So it's very important to notice that everything that happens in the sprint view happens as well on the Kanban view, so they are connected. And if we wanted to create a task from the Kanban, so we can see that the task 1 is already here, we will need to go into the story card. So we have the label here, story. I will go into any one of them, go to the task connection. Here we can see all the tasks that are already connected to this story, and we can create a new one. We can also choose an existing task if it was the case, or create a new one. So we will create task 2, 30 points, and task, and create. So I created on the Kanban. I can also see this new task already connected to this story. Okay, so I will start to finish the tasks. So we can see we have in total 50 points in this story, and 8 of them are already finished. If I keep finishing all my cards, we can see that this number is increasing, also the percentage. And then when every task card is moved to a final phase, in this case done, we have the burn down here. So we have right now 100% of the tasks are completed, and I can finish this story. When I finish this story, I choose where to move my card, my story card. Okay, so I'll move it to done as well. And then this story is completed. Okay. And I can, if I want to see the burn down chart of this sprint, I just click on here. And I can see the points according to the date. Okay. And for this remaining story, if I go to the Kanban view, right now we can see that all the cards regarding that story, the story and the tasks are already done. So if I move this last task card in the Kanban view to done, if I go back to my sprint, I already have 100% of burn down. And I can finish this story moving to done. Right now, all my sprint is done. I can finish this sprint and create a new one from zero, filling out the same information from before, sprint name, estimate field, start and date, and create new stories and new tasks for this new sprint. Okay, thank you very much.